What's up everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be talking about why it's so important to stick around after Orangetheory class for that stretching block. I know most people stick around that I tend to see these days in the classes that I end up attending, but over the years there's been times where people just run out, especially way more in the beginning of me doing Orangetheory. I feel like in the 5 a.m. classes so many people just run out. That's not to say that they don't stretch on their own time, but you know, if you have been skipping it, maybe today's video will give you some insight on rethinking your decision and just staying that extra 5 minutes to stretch immediately after your workout, as opposed to maybe getting it in a little bit later in the day. Maybe it doesn't even matter. We're about to find out. So let's get in there, take class with Coach Erica. If you guys didn't see my last video with her, I will link it in the description below. It's all about base pace, push pace, and all out, and how many times you should be taking class a week at Orangetheory. My link has not been working correctly, and it's really frustrating. I'm gonna be doing a video. What am I doing? It's really frustrating. I'm gonna be doing a video on the link very shortly, so stay tuned for that. I wanted to wait until I've had it and been using it for a little bit, you know what I mean? I couldn't make a video on it without like some real raw experience using it.
It's hard for me to let go, but I think that I'm finally feeling good again. So hard cause I loved you, but I'm finally feeling like myself. All of the wounds that were opened by you are now closing. I finally know how to live without hurting myself. I think that I am moving on cause I do feel less broken. I needed a sign, this is a sign that I'm healing. I'm finally healing from you. I'm finally healing from you. I'm finally healing. I'm finally healing from you. I'm finally healing. I'm finally healing from you. I know I make mistakes, don't mean to come off hardy. I'm just an imperfect person in this imperfect world, but I'm learning my way under this maze that I'm running through. Now when I think of you, I'm fine. See a picture of you, it would eat me alive. And now when I think of you, I'm fine. And all of the wounds that were opened by you are now closing. I finally know how to live without hurting myself. I think that I am moving on cause I do feel less broken. I needed a sign, and this is the sign.
I don't know if you remember, but we used to stretch after class, but it wasn't a part of the workout. It wasn't a block.
Right.
Orangetheory has recently incorporated an actual block at the end of every workout, which just goes to show how important it really is to stretch immediately after. If you think about it, you put your body through an hour workout. You're creating tension in those muscles, you're creating those micro tears. So when those muscles are nice and loose, just had worked hard, that is the most important time.
Because you're all warmed up.
Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
that makes sense.
Yep.
What are your thoughts on stretching? Should people stretch in the morning at night? I know she's not like a stretch expert. I'm just putting her on the spot. What are your personal thoughts?
I mean, I'm obviously the biggest advocate. I encourage everyone to stay immediately after the workout to stretch, just because it does increase that blood flow after a workout, brings those nutrients, that oxygen, that blood into those muscles that you just damaged. It increases the repair process, the recovery process, reduces that stiffness, reduces that soreness, and also reduces your risk of injury. I do think it's not a bad idea to stretch before bed or in the morning. Before a workout though, I wouldn't recommend necessarily stretching. I would recommend more so doing like a dynamic warm-up to get those muscles nice and loose. People have busy lifestyles. If you can't stay to stretch, I get it. I would just encourage you to stretch on your way to the car, stretch as soon as you get home. Even if you really are in a time crunch, I've told people stretch in the shower.
Yeah.
You know, that water is keeping you nice and loose too, nice and warm. So you're killing two birds with one stone if you really don't have that time. It's not going to take too much time to stretch in the shower. So
Perfect.
pro tip there.
That's a pro tip. Well, thank you. It was great to see you.
My chart today is really decent. The link didn't seem to act up, so I'm happy about that. Can't really seem to control that. Like I said in the beginning of this video, gonna make another video talking more about the link, so stay tuned for that. I know that stretching is very important to do immediately after exercise because of the reasons that Erica just just said, especially the main thing being that you just worked out and your muscles are loose, and why not stretch them when they're already warmed up instead of like something that's really tight, you know what I'm saying? I am so excited for summer. My running and rowing today and the other days have definitely made me feel like I'm gonna be suffering during the dry try. Comment below if you're doing the dry try. I haven't done it in years. Last time I did do it, it was very traumatic, to say the least. But I'm excited to see, like, is it gonna still be traumatic? I'm sure it will be, but I have a really exciting vlog planned for it. I hired someone to film me for the dry try, so stay tuned for that as well. I want to show you guys my chirp wheel that I have been into using lately, and I have it linked in the description below if you guys want to go use my link. I do get commission off of any of the chirp wheels that you guys purchase. I've been using the bigger wheels to stretch out my hips, and then the smaller wheel has more pressure, so I feel like that one gets my back a little bit more. Other than that, guys, I'm gonna wrap up this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up because it really supports my channel. Don't forget to subscribe so you never miss another Fitty Freckles video again. Follow me on Instagram, and I will see you in my next video.
Hey, I came a long way, and I did it my way, now I'm on my way up, now it's time to pay up, and it's been a long day, I've been waiting for so long, just to get where I belong, tell them who been missing out, I'm on a mission, so listen now.